Ciao, guys. Welcome, Juventini from around the world. Finally, we're here. It's Friday night, and we're only 2 days away from our first game against Sampdoria in the SerieA season 2021. Yet another season. And this season, we might actually do this. We might actually do the Decima. We might actually do the 10th Scudetto in a row. We maybe will not. I don't know. But in any case, welcome, guys. Welcome, Juventini. So happy to see you all. Well, I cannot see you, but you can see me. So if you can see me and you can hear me, just comment in the comment section and say hi, and I will say hi back. And this is how we're going to start our tonight's live. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so super excited because we're only 2 days away, as I said, until the start of our season. Juve Daily is here. Hutch is also here from all the way from China. It's 3 a.m. his time. And wow, straight away, all the way to China. I'm sitting in Norway. If this is your first time joining on this stream, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Hutch 1897. Obviously, we know why. 1897 because it's the birth year of Juventus Football Club, all the way from China. Never seen you before, so welcome to this live. China, well, I can't wait to connect with one of you guys, maybe on this live stream, or maybe we'll do some other stream later this season. I'll come back to that one a bit later, because guys, I love contacting, I love talking with all of you around the world. And China, man, this is so freaking cool, seriously. And also, Juve Daily. I think I think this is the guy who just started his YouTube channel from Canada. Juve Daily, of course. You just just search for Juve Daily and in YouTube, and you will find this guy. So subscribe and follow him as well. Talented young kid. Yeah. So there we go. So let's start off. First of all, the most important thing. Well, we have so much to talk about, guys. But for me right now, this is the most important because we have to get this out to the world. Join our La Panchina Fantasy Serie A League. So the link you can see below right here, fantaliveseria.com. The code, you can see it also below. This is the code you must enter in order to join our league. For the basically the Fantasy Serie A League. I'm finished. I think I'm finished with my team. Most of the guys are also finished with them as well. But the deadline is not until tomorrow evening, I believe. So you still have time to upload your team, and we'll see where we get. We have already tons of people joining that league, but the more the merrier. And of course, as we know, at the end of the season, there will be a prize to the winner. So, guys, I see no reason why you should not join that league. Yeah, so there we go. Anonymous LA. Hi, we're all from Pakistan. Started watching Serie A once my local TV started airing them. Wow, and that's about a year ago. I really hope that you knew a little bit about Serie A before your local TV started airing them. If not, that is also totally fine because I don't judge. I mean, I started watching Serie A because, seriously, guys, I started watching Serie A at my great grandmother's house when I was 7, and that was at the random TV. That was a random match between Juve and Milan. And there was a black and white screen, so I couldn't see the colors, but I knew that, there was a Milan playing and a Juve playing. And Juve played, black-white jerseys on the black-white screen, so it was so much cooler watching those guys play rather than the Milan, because they all looked like they were wearing black jerseys because it was black-white screen. So. And then I started following Juve from that point on. And of course, because of Roberto Baggio way back in the day. So this is just my little story. If you don't know about this, well, there you go. This is my preview. Just a short story about me and how I started supporting this wonderful club for almost, now it's 25 years, 20 years or so. It's been crazy. Still there. Hutch says that they don't get direct access to YouTube there, and he had to use VPN. Wow, Hutch, again, thank you so much. For some strange reason, this is like very, very crazy to me, that we are on one globe basically, but there are so many restrictions in order to watch stuff, you know. So apparently you can't get access to YouTube. For me, it's such a shame because, well, for me, I love to contacting, I love to talk to guys, and love to contacting people. So China, of course, huge. I guess they have a huge Juve fan club. They gotta have, because there are a lot of people. So some of them must at least be Juventino, at least one. Hutch, one of them for sure. So I really, really hope that you are a part of the Juve community in China. If not, reach out, because yeah, seriously, it's so much fun to talk Juve with other Juventini rather than just sit there by yourself and bashing Sarri, bashing Khedira, bashing De Chilio all by yourself. So yeah, join in the club, seriously. Yusuf says hi. Hi, Yusuf. Always present. Always present. Always lovely to see that Yusuf is there with me. I knew about SerieA as a kid, and this is Anonymous Ali from Pakistan, because Italians were dominating Europe back some years ago. Yes, they do. So there we go. So let's start off. As you see, you can here see, yeah, there we go. FantaliveSerieA.com. This is the link that you go to in order to upload your Serie A team, that you basically your fantasy Serie A team with that code as well. So we're moving on to. I will go back to this code in case you want me to show you the code again a bit later during this live. Just let me know, and I will do that for you, of course. So let's start off with latest Mercato news. Let's just dive straight into this, because, well, should we actually dive into this? Because there is not much to talk about. Or is there? I don't know. It's up to you guys. But I'll lay it down to you. I'll present to you the news that I've seen, I've read. And that's it. I will not create one rumor out of nothing. I will not say that Aouar is going to Juve, but they only need to sell. Nope. I will not say this, because that would be just stupid thing to do. So that's why I'll just say it like it is. I just say what I see, and that's it. So we'll start off with Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, as you all know, he was, if you don't know, he was in Perugia to take his Italian exam in order to get an Italian passport. Well, basically in order to play in Serie A without that non-EU slot being used by the club he would eventually sign for. So now apparently everything looks fine. He can sign for a club as a part of the EU citizen, basically. So that's it. Nothing else. We were thinking that he will do this because he will join Juve. Well, guys, so far, nothing. In fact, I think he will be staying in La Liga. I'm not saying he will stay in Barcelona, but I'm saying I think he will stay in La Liga. Yes, guys, it might be Atletico Madrid. I don't know. There are rumors, but as you can see here, Luis Suarez, yes, it's possible. Why it's possible? Because he was asked, apparently, regarding the Juve move. And then he said, yes, it's possible. It can still happen, even though Edin Dzeko is closing in. It's not official with Edin Dzeko, relax. But Luis Suarez, yes, it's possible. Basically, that's what everybody would have said. So there is no drama behind that answer. There is no drama behind this comment. He will not say no to anything right now, because the Barcelona status is very unstable right now. We don't know what's happening. Leo Messi is staying, but players are leaving. Vidal is on the verge of joining Inter. Merda, sorry, my bad. And also Suarez, we don't know what's going to happen to him. So this is why he just keeps his options open. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's possible. And that's it. Nothing more. I see also, let's go back to the comment section real quick. Apurba. I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Sorry if I don't. Brother, can we play Ronaldo, Dybala, Kulu together? I will get back to that. Yes, this is a topic that we need to discuss, of course. Anonymous LA, your thoughts on the Edin Dzeko move? I will come back to that either. Also, let me just finish up with the Luis Suarez nonsense. Now, Luis Suarez, 33 or so, I think. I'm not sure. Would I sign him? No. Financially, this looks like the finances that were talked of before the Edin Dzeko move got traction. It was a slightly more more cheaper move in the long term sense for Luis Suarez, basically because he's he will come on the free transfer, rather than Dzeko will come with a fee. So there is a huge difference there already. But in the footballing sense, he's an injury-prone dude for once. Secondly, I don't like the guy. I said this many times on my videos on this very channel. I don't like the guy. I'm sorry. This is just the way it is, and I don't think that he would complement Cristiano. I don't think he would complement Dybala as much. That's just my opinion. I'm not sure that he would do great in SerieA against an opposition who is sitting back, and we don't know how to open up sitting back teams. Not yet, anyway. With Andrea Pirlo, this is all unknown territory. With Sarri last season, we struggled big time against teams who sat back, invited us, they gave us the ball, but because they knew we wouldn't create anything. Well, Cristiano scored the goal for us. Dybala created, well, most of them. Well, not most of them, but a lot of them. So for me, this season right here is an unknown territory. I don't know what's gonna happen, really. And for Luis Suarez to come in there and to expect us from him to score goals, for him a new league against tough oppositions, they have no problem with bashing Luis Suarez, with kicking him. And he is the diver. He dives like nobody's business. We all know about this. So he is leaving his options open with, yes, it's possible. I don't think I don't want him at the club. Yes, he has a history of scoring a lot of goals. Yes, but remember, this is history. The guy's getting older. He had a knee operation, so it will take, I don't know. If he's out for 1 or 2 games, then I'm starting already doubt the guy that he will feature for us many, many games. And right now, we need a striker who scores goals, who can score goals in Serie A, who can score it and who can also complement other players. I don't want this. This is why Pipita left. Unfortunately, Gonzalo Higuain, his time is up, so he went to Inter Miami. Let's just go straight to Gonzalo Higuain. He went to Inter Miami. He signed for them today or yesterday. Very quick move, by the way. They terminated his contract 2 days ago or something, and then he just signed for Inter Miami. If we would have kept Higuain for yet another season, it wouldn't make much difference, because we saw already what happened last season. He struggled. He played some games, he played okay, but for the most part of the season, he struggled big time. He was out of form, out of shape. Yes, we can blame the COVID. Yes, we can blame his family situation. But at the end of the day, on the pitch, 90 minutes, what can Pipita give me? Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. So this is why I don't see that it would be any point of him staying for yet another season, because we already know what we would have gotten with Higuain. With Luis Suarez coming in, unknown, uncertainty, also injury prone. The guy who, I don't know what he will do with Cristiano. I don't know what he will do with Dybala or whatever. And also, as I said, I don't like the guy. It's just as simple as that. So for me, I'm okay if he doesn't arrive. But thank you, Gonzalo, for the memories. Ciao. Moving on, Edin Dzeko. Before we go to Edin Dzeko, by the way, let's just go through to the comment section. Jay is there. Jay says Dzeko is better partner for Cristiano. We'll get back to that shortly. Isaki, also welcome to you to the chat. Which midfielder do you feel does not deserve to be in Juve? Someone we should sell immediately and bring in good quality midfield. Very good question. Very good question. I will come back to that one. And I have a bunch of questions. Hutch has a comment about Suarez and also SK Alamin. Hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? Haven't seen you before as well, so thank you so much for joining. And please stay on because I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go through the mercato. We're gonna dive into this season. We're opening up for ourselves on Sunday against Sampdoria. Exciting season, unknown territory, as I like to say. There's new beginning. So yeah, Alamin, thank you for joining this live. So Hutch, yes, Suarez may score more goals than Dzeko, but that's not what we need right now. I think Dzeko is a way better fit. Well, guys, since you are talking about Dzeko, let's just do this, huh? Edin Dzeko update. So the latest is what I've heard, what I've read, is that Arkadiusz Milik from Napoli is going to Roma. He has completed or is about to complete his first part of the medical. I don't know why they have it into they split it into two parts. I don't care. But the fact is that if Arkadiusz Milik goes to Roma, then Edin Dzeko, well, Roma will need to sell, and then Edin Dzeko will go to Juve. But here is the thing: Edin Dzeko couldn't move to Juve before. This is just my thinking. He couldn't move to Juve before because his wife was expecting. So as soon as his wife gave birth to a boy or girl, I'm not sure, but at least it looks like it went fine. They have another kid, whatever. So now everything is settled down. Everything is okay. He's ready to move. So this is why now things got escalated, basically. Before, it was just, I'm not sure. You're not interested. Suarez, Dzeko, and then we go to Morata, then we go to Kane, and then we go to Giroud. It was just a mess. But now, finally, after the birth of that kid, suddenly things started happening. So, and I get it, of course. Family first, always. Always. No matter the football, no matter whatever, family comes first. So Edin Dzeko, perfect example of it. Family comes first. Now everything is ready. He can move. So if Milik goes to Roma, Edin Dzeko will go to Juve, as far as I can see on the news. Of course, this is not written anything. He hasn't signed anything. So, and he is actually going with the team to Verona to play their first game, first SerieA game away to Verona, I believe. So he is still an active player for Roma. So he hasn't signed for Juve. He's still with the Giallorossi. Okay? But things can change. And mind you, our second game this season. First game is, of course, against Sampdoria. Second game is against, guess who? Roma. So we better get the deal sorted out as soon as possible because we need the strikers. Andrea Pirlo said so himself. We need strikers. We need one quality striker. And Edin Dzeko looks like to be the new number 9. So in regards to Jay, let's see. Dzeko is a better partner for Ronaldo. I agree. And also Hutch says, well, almost the same thing. I think Dzeko is a way better fit. And I will tell you why. I will not say why Luis Suarez isn't a better fit. I will not say why Morata isn't. I will say why Dzeko is. First of all, look at the injury history to Edin Dzeko. It's not much. He's not injured much, to be quite honest. He's a fit guy. 2, he's huge. So he will be an aerial threat. And yes, I know what you're thinking, that it doesn't matter what aerial threat, he is, because we freaking cannot cross the ball. Alexandro cannot cross the ball, apparently. Cuadrado cannot cross the ball, apparently. So why even bother getting Dzeko? Well, Dzeko is a more versatile player as well. He's technical for his height, that's one. And also remember that he can assist, as Jay perfectly says, Dzeko is a better partner for Ronaldo. And this is also very important. I don't care about Cristiano. Okay? I don't care about Cristiano. I care about Juventus Football Club. I care about what Juventus Football Club will do. So if it is for Juventus Football Club to win matches, we need to make Cristiano better, fine. But I will not throw everything into the fire just to make Cristiano better. So Dzeko is not only a better partner for Cristiano, but I also think that Dybala, as soon as he is fit, he will benefit with having Dzeko next to him. Because I feel that Dzeko will take a lot of pressure, defenders from the opposition will focus more on Dzeko, hence Dybala will have more freedom, hopefully. And well, if we are playing with this 3-5-2 system that Pirlo looks like he will drop this Sunday, we will have Dybala just behind those two strikers, Cristiano and possibly Dzeko. So yes, I think Dzeko will be a better fit in order to how we are gonna play our ball, because Andrea Pirlo always, since almost from the start, he always said that our first priority is to get back the ball. This is why Weston McKennie was signed, to get the ball back. And Dzeko will be a good fit for that, because he will occupy the spaces. He's a bigger guy, and for me, this is vital. This is vital. He also will bring that versatility going forward. It's not only Cristiano's flicks and creativity and being ego at times and shooting, and Cristiano being Cristiano, basically. It's not only Dybala who will be a threat, but we will also have another threat with Edin Dzeko, the aerial threat, the clinical threat, the fox in the box, the poacher, call it what you will. But the guy knows how to score goals. He scored 16 goals last season, if I'm not mistaken. 34, 35, I'm okay with that, guys. Honestly, the only downside with the Dzeko move is the financial part. I don't like that we are paying almost 12 or maybe even 15 million euros for this guy. And this is the money I'm not sure if we will have that money. So maybe, again, this is rumors. This is only rumors. We don't know anything, at least until this is signed and properly promoted. If Mattia Di Ciglio looks like also he has accepted to go to Roma. So maybe Mattia Di Ciglio is a part of that move for Edin Dzeko. I don't know. But this is also a rumor. Again, this is a much better fit for the team. Financially, I'm not so sure. But then again, I'm not the one who looks at the books, to be quite honest. If they feel that this is the right fit and if they can afford this, fine. If they think they can ship off Mattia Di Ciglio for some cash, fine. So there we go. Edin Dzeko update. Maybe next week we will have Edin Dzeko in the Bianconera. In the Bianconeri colors. I don't know. We will see. Miriam, welcome, as always, present. In my opinion, Dzeko is better occupying the offensive area. Yes, exactly. I don't care for Ronaldo, but as well. But if Ronaldo Dzeko works, is better for our team. Yes, exactly. As long as Juventus Football Club benefits, this is fine. I don't care about Ronaldo Football Club. I care about Juventus and Juve only. So there we go. Alamin says, I wish Dzeko would start in Juventus shirt against Roma. Yeah. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. Right now, anything could happen. But I'll tell you one thing though, guys. This is what will not happen. Oh, sorry. There we go. This is what will not happen. This one. So let me let me help you out, because I don't know if you've seen this rumor or not, but I will help you out if in case you haven't. So according to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Juventus football chief officer, whatever you want to call him, Fabio Paratici, he is basically proposing a loan deal which is worth 10 or 12 million, as well as the full ownership, so the full transfer of Luca Pellegrini to Fiorentina in order to bring Federico Chiesa back to Turin. And a key part of that deal is basically we need to sell Douglas Costa, because if we cannot sell Douglas Costa, we basically have no room for Federico Chiesa. And Douglas Costa is already, as you know, he's been linked with several clubs in the Premier League, and maybe he will leave. Maybe it looks like that he is on the market. So if guys in the Premiership or whoever has the money are bidding on the Douglas Costa, maybe we should take it. But, and this is the very, very big but, because I'm not sure that this is true. I'm not sure that this is gonna happen. I think this is BS, to be quite honest. Why? The 3-5-2 system that we apparently will play. Where do you play Federico Chiesa? He is a winger. Yes, he's a winger. We could, of course, play him as a wingback, but why? We will again destroy him by telling him, hey, man, you need to track back. Hey, man, you need to help out the defense. Well, to be quite honest, Federico Chiesa is much better going forward than being defensive, in my opinion. Yes, there are similarities with Juan Cuadrado, but Federico Chiesa, also the same thing. They're both are good offensively, but defensively, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So Federico Chiesa, also Luca Pellegrini will be like one of the things that we need to get rid of in order to get Federico Chiesa. Why? I feel for Luca Pellegrini if this actually happens. I feel for the guy. For one, because I think he's good enough. I think he's good enough to play for Juve right now. And I don't know if you've seen the rumors. I don't know if you've seen the news. But Alex Sandro is injured right now. So he might miss the first 3 games in the SerieA season. And this is why we need a proper left back. I don't want the Matteo Di Sciglio nonsense. Not because Matteo Di Sciglio is crap. Honestly, to be quite honest, I don't think that Matteo Di Sciglio is a crap, but I think that Matteo Di Sciglio is a crap left back. Please, for all that is good in the world, stop using him on the left back. It is insanity. So why should we even consider using him as an option, as a backup option for Alexandro on the left back? Yet again, stop it. Enough. Luca Pellegrini is the answer. You have him right in front of you. Why? Why are we going to ship him just to get another offensive winger or whatever? Douglas Costa, yes. Sooner or later, this probably will be his last season. If he leaves this summer or this transfer window, fine. He's Mr. Glass. He's too injury prone, in my opinion. So for me, I'm sorry. Top 3-5 players in the world when he's on fire. I keep saying this, but he's on fire once a year, two times a year. And I cannot trust this. Juve should not trust this. So Douglas Costa, I'm sorry, but you need to go if this is gonna happen. If we receive a bid of 30 million, and we did that with Manchester United, coming in with a bid of 30 million euro, and what did we do? We rejected. Why? Now we have no bids, and Douglas Costa is not fitting into this 3-5-2 system. I don't think that he will do any good in this system because he is always a winger cutting inside. This is what he does. And, well, J Medical, best friends with the J Medical stuff. This is what he is. So this is why it's okay for me if the Douglas Costa goes, but Federico Chiesa coming in, I don't see it. I don't see how we could use this guy. And Fiorentina also, would they accept losing Federico Chiesa and getting a left back in return? And what, 20, 30 million on top of that? Not many months ago, they said that he's worth 70 million euro. Gazzetta dello Sport. This is your source. So I don't believe it one bit, in my opinion. Let's see in the comment section. I will sell Bernardeschi over Costa. Juventus Era TV. First time I'm seeing you also. Thank you for joining. Please let me know where you're from also. I will sell Bernardeschi over Costa. Why? I would like to know that. Why would you do that? And because, guys, Bernardeschi, there are no offers. I mean, if this is a football manager, if this is FIFA career mode, fine, sell whoever you like. But in real life, unfortunately, I don't see anyone who wants Bernardeschi right now. And the guy is determined to stay at the club. Unfortunately, injured again right now. So, yeah, there we go. Meshram, I'm just saying your last name, if that's your last name, sorry. Give Partridge some brain. Well, I will not speak. But welcome to the chat. What about Sami Khedira? Well, what about Sami Khedira? Let's just go down to that road. So, if you are Sami Khedira, and if you know your body as well as I think he does, and you get offered a 2-year contract extension, what would you do? Of course you're gonna sign that. Of course you're gonna sign that sucker, and you're gonna go home in your Jeep laughing your ass off because the club that you just signed a 2-year extension with are morons. This is what we did last year. We signed a contract extension with Sami Khedira, fully known that he's injury prone. We extended his insane salary of 7.5 million or something. Why? Last season he barely featured, and yes, every single coach that he has been working with at Juve says that this is a quality guy, this is an important player. Allegri even said that as soon as Sami Khedira is back, he will be like a new signing to us. Well, enough of the nonsense. Just call it like it is. We need to get rid of it. And to be quite honest, lately now the rumors are that we will terminate his contract, so he will be on the off, and we will lose the money on top of that because we need to pay something to Sami Khedira in order to terminate the contract. Yes, but in the first place, if you are Sami Khedira, of course you're gonna sign that contract. So you could bash Khedira for calling him stupid, for calling him moron, for calling him idiot, for calling him irresponsible, for calling him that. Well, basically, he should have some brains. He should have some dignity and leave the club. Why? We made this mess. Same goes for Pipita Higuain. We made this mess. We're losing money because of those guys. So it's not only up to the player, but you also got to look at the management and see what we are doing right now. Well, right now, we're actually doing something about it. But the year before, maybe this is Marotta. And this is maybe Paratici cleaning up the mess after Marotta. Maybe. But the fact is that we did this. And of course, Sami Khedira will not leave willingly. Why should he? So there we go. This is just my opinion. Juventus Era. Let me just remove this guy. Federico Chiesa, poof, out. It's more about a 3-4-2-1 formation. I don't know, man. I don't know. Against Novara, it pretty sure looked like a 3-5-2. But this is an interpretation into as whatever you like it to be. Really, it could be a 3-4-2-1. It could be a 3-4-1-2. It could be a 3-4-3. Those guys are so versatile going forward, so it really doesn't matter. The most important thing is that we will have 3 at the back, and this is something new for ages. We haven't used it with Allegri, we haven't used it with Sarri, and now we're back with Pirlo with 3 at the back. We'll see. I'll go back to that one as well. Mission clown left back Danilo. Well, again, this is also the same thing I'm saying about De Sciglio. This is not Danilo's fault. Why are we using? Why did we use Danilo as a left back last season? It didn't work. Maybe he said during some training session to Sarri that, oh, sure, I can play left back. I'm good at that. But it's up to Sarri to decide. And guys, it's never a good idea to play, well, rarely a good idea to play a right footer on the left back. You are losing that offensive with this guy. Of course, they will cut inside. Of course, they will not cross from the left because, well, they will cut inside because they cannot cross with the left. So this is why this is a bad idea. So again, we made this mess. This one. This mess. This right here, we made this last season. And of course, he's gonna look bad. And again, we helped him do that. So yes, he was poor as a left back, yes, but we made him poor at left back. Actually, I don't think that Danilo is an awful player. We've heard about this because the fanboys all over the world, the experts, everybody, oh, he's such a crappy defender. Oh, Danilo. We've been hearing about this from Real Madrid times, from Manchester City times. But last season, at the right wing back, at the right back, I believe, yes, last season for Sarri, I didn't think he was any worse than Cuadrado, to be quite honest. So this is my opinion. On the left back, this is another issue, but on the right back, I thought he did well, adequate. But that's just me. Once Dybala and Dzeko are back, we'll play with only two midfielders. Holding midfielders, yeah, but we will for sure need another one, a third one, because to be quite honest, Dybala will then need to be tracking back a little bit again, because those guys who are the midfielders, Bentancur and Rabiot, let's just call it like it is, if those two are starting, none of them are good going forward. Rabiot, yes, he scored that insane goal against Milan last season, but that's about it. Bentancur also not great going forward. So we need somebody in the middle helping the team go forward. This is where Dybala will come in. So he will actually play as a third midfielder, attacking midfielder, call it what you will. And Arthur, where does he come in this? Maybe we will actually play with a 3-5-2 at some certain point with Arthur, Bentancur, and Rabiot in the middle. And then Dybala and Cristiano up front. Or maybe, well, Dzeko coming in from the bench. I don't know. This is all speculation. We don't know anything about Pirlo and what he's going to do this season. So, yes, this could be a solution. Yes, this will be only two midfielders. Or maybe not. We don't know. But a good shout. Juventus Era TV. Let's see. I got a lot of comments here, guys. Thank you so much. We need to go through them. This will also suggest we will not sign or do not need Aouar. Good call. Yeah, agree. SerieA is going to start soon and you weaknesses continuing still from last season. Well, I'm not sure. I think Pirlo is doing what he can do. He looks at the team, he looks at what he's got. And most important thing, I think, is the mentality. It doesn't really matter what is the quality, because we know the quality at Juve is very, very high, probably the best in SerieA. And I say probably because merda, they are catching up. But this is interesting. This is very interesting. The weaknesses from last season were the mentality and the idiotic game management. This season, I don't know. But for once, I can see one positive, and that is Andrea Pirlo knows football. Andrea Pirlo knows Juve. Maurizio Sarri didn't. Maurizio Sarri was not ready for the big club. I'm not sure Andrea Pirlo is either. It's a very surprising signing to all of us. Yes, you're lying to yourself if you're thinking that, of course Andrea Pirlo is going to do great. He's been a great player. Yes. He knows football. Yes. But does he know how to coach, how to manage? I'm not sure. So let's be real. Do we know what's gonna happen? No. It'll be very, very, very interesting to see how he can manage a game through 90 minutes. But weaknesses from continuing for last season, we have some weaknesses for sure. But Dejan Kulusevski coming in, exciting player. Arthur coming in, it's already an improvement to what we've got last season, in my opinion. Hutch, can imagine we've stuck with Alexandro, De Sciglio, Danilo, and Quadrado for the fullbacks again this season. Well, we added Luca Pellegrini. That's an improvement. And De Sciglio might be leaving. And well, that's it. But to be quite honest, this is not the position that we needed to improve, because those guys are there are so many of them, these guys, Alexandro, De Sciglio, Danilo, Quadrado, and then you have Demiral, and then you have Chiellini, and then you have Rugani, then you have Bonucci, then you have De Ligt. We have so many defenders, and we cannot sell. We are useless at selling. So in order to sell a player, we need at least 2-3 weeks. Looks that way. So guys, to be honest, those guys, if properly managed, I think they will do the job for us this season. And a quality right back, quality left back is hard to find. Yes, we've been shouting about Dest, but do you really know who he is? Is he really up to the task for the SerieA? Hakimi joined Inter, but will he do great? I don't know. This is a big question mark. So I'm okay with this one. De Sciglio out, Pellegrini in. I'm all set. Alexandro, Pellegrini, Danilo, Quadrado on each back. I'm not happy. I mean, of course, I would have liked to have Davies on the left, and I would have liked to have, I don't know, Joshua Kimmich or whatever on the right back, or Dest or whoever. But this is what we've got, and I'm content with this one. To be quite honest, we have bigger problems than the wingbacks. Again, if properly managed, like looks like it's gonna be, because of 3 at the back, more secure defending. This is Igor Tudor we're talking about. He's assistant manager to Andrea Pirlo. He knows defending. So if he thinks that this is the way to go, I trust the guy. 3 at the back. Speaking of that, there are too many overpaid players in the squad, not just Khedira. I said this already. We cannot sell, unfortunately. There we go. Rugani, 3.5 million for the bench. Congratulations with your son, Daniele Rugani. You are now a father. I saw that on Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Daniele Rugani is happy at Juve. Juve is happy with Daniele Rugani. Daniele Rugani doesn't care about improving as a footballer, doesn't care about playing for the national team. He doesn't care that he needs to do better. He doesn't care, because as long as Juve are happy with the guy, he's happy. If he wants to improve, if he wants to play every game, go to Fiorentina, go to Bologna, go to Genoa, go to Sassuolo, I don't know, wherever. No, he's staying at Juve, and Juve are happy with him. Why? Because they need that homegrown player slot covered. Daniele Rugani fits it. Daniele Rugani will play. Not many defenders, mind you, not many defenders out there who will play 5th string in the team and be happy with it. So of course you be happy with this guy, because he has no demands. He's happy. So this is why he will most probably stay for yet another season. It's amazing. It's fascinating, but it's true. Well, I call it as I see it. I think this is the case, because I haven't heard anything in the news about Daniele Rugani being not happy. Why should it be? I mean, if I get 3.5 million a season to sit on the bench, also thumbs up for me. Ronaldo or Messi? Are you joking? I will not take this discussion. I will not speak. I will not speak. Love you guys. Do you think Paratici will go after this transfer season? I don't know. Some certain other account apparently predicted this to happen. No brainer. If I'm no brainer, I'm not surprised if that's gonna go down. To be honest, I don't care. Why should he? Remember, Khedira, Higuain, Matuidi. This is all Marotta, This is all Marotta extensions. Paratici was the one who wanted Cristiano in the club. He was the one who brought him to the club. Marotta was against it, I believe. Granted, Paratici was the one who wanted Sarri. Agnelli didn't want the guy. So Paratici, his head is on the block, on the chopping block, because of Sarri, because he messed up this year. Maybe he will try to redeem himself this season, because Agnelli hired Pirlo. Fabio Paratici wanted guys like Pochettino. He wanted even Simone Inzaghi. But Andrea Pirlo is our new coach because of Agnelli, in my opinion. The rumors are that this is the way it went down. Do I think he will go after this transfer season? I don't know. And to be honest, I trust that whoever comes in must do a better job with whatever limited funds that we have, and this is not an easy task. So what Paratici has in front of him is not easy. It's not an easy task. So if he leaves, I don't think it will be because of what is going on this season. I think it's basically because he failed last season. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But I just don't see it. I don't know. I don't care. To be honest, I don't care. But this is a very good question. But I don't care. Meshon thinks he's gonna go. Okay, fine. Wahab, what are you talking about? Juve. If you haven't noticed, please specify. But welcome to the chat, by the way. Izaki, more than the team, I feel the Sarri tactics made it look slow and sluggish. Yes, I'll say only one thing about this one. Zonal marking. What was that? Destroyed us defensively. Zonal marking. And this is only one of many things that went wrong for Juve last season. Moving on. Where are we? Guys, this is so much to go through. Soccer isn't a sport. Well, what are you doing here then? All right, we're going through this nonsense, and then we go Ronaldo and Messi again. I will not answer that question. Hello. We have a lot of comments here. I like this. All right. The thing I didn't like about Danilo watching him last season was that he didn't make sensible passes and took wishful shots instead of a lot. Well, yeah. You could say that. You could say that about a lot of things. A lot of players last season. I think Alexandro had a crappy day last season. Even though I like him to stay for another season, I don't want him to go. Alexandro, I feel that he can contribute with something for this season, and with Danilo goes the same thing. Tactics, the mentality issue. Let's see what he can do under Pirlo before we bash him, before we kill him off. Let's see what he can do, because I saw some quality from Danilo. Remember his goal against Napoli. Remember how his excellent first half against Sassuolo after the COVID. I do remember those. So he has some quality in him. And of course, he's injury prone. Yes, that doesn't help. But still, I believe in him. I believe that he can come good for us this season. As a third man in the three-man defense, a bold move, but maybe this can work. I'm not saying this is useless. This is a stupid move because we need to have Demiral in there. Mind you, we've seen only briefly Demiral, what he can do. So maybe this is just... I mean, Pirlo is watching these guys every single day. So maybe we should just trust Pirlo for now. Let's see. Because Danilo, he might actually come good for us. Question, is Pirlo the next Zidane? Well, for the first and foremost, Pirlo is not Zidane. Zidane had some experience as a coach before he started with Real Madrid A team, first team. He had some experience with Castilla. Pirlo has zero experience. He just finished his course this week for the license to coach Juve. So already now there are differences there. And Pirlo next Zidane, if Pirlo is about to win the Champions League, well, maybe yeah. But this is too early to say. Too early to say. But yeah, you can see some similarities, but I see clear differences in experience. You know, the experience of managing players, managing youth team, especially because these are young players we're talking about now. De Ligt, Kulusevski, Arthur, Bentancur, and so on. Those are young guys that need to be managed. And Pirlo himself said not too long ago, he doesn't care for the youths. He wants to coach the first team. That's what he said a month ago, or two months ago or something. So for me, it baffles me actually that he is coaching. He was appointed as an under-23 coach before he joined Juve, the first team. But there we go. We'll see. Tim, always present. Thank you so much for joining. Tim, Pirlo will be a success. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. Pogba is the GOAT, Richie. Thanks for joining. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, the rest of the comments. Hopefully Pellegrini will become a starter. Yes, I really hope so, for his sake. But if it isn't, if he will not be a starter, at least he will challenge Alexandro to do better so they can work off each other. I don't know. It's better to have two wingbacks on the left flank, proper left wingbacks, instead of one who needs to play, who basically have no competition. He has competition from Humpty Dumpty, Di Giglio, and Danilo, who cannot play as a left back. Of course, you're going to start the games as long as you're fit. But now, Pellegrini will challenge Alexandro. So maybe Pellegrini should start, should become a starter in order for Alexandro to get his act together. Maybe he finally realized that, I'm sorry, I'm not good enough anymore, and leave. But I believe Alexandro still has something left in for us. But that's a good call. I really hope that Pellegrini succeeds for us. Because, I liked what I saw from him at Cagliari last season. So, yeah. We need to stop back passes and side passes and try to move forward. This is also a good call. But again, Sarri last season. This is Sarri. Now it's Pirlo. Totally different tactics. And we'll see. I saw the game against Novara. Totally different. Pep Guardiola is in the house. Always nice to see Pep joining my chat. He doesn't fancy Sarri that much. Neither do I, my friend. Neither do I. Mamadou there. Hello, how are you? I like your sports. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Fino alla fine, indeed. Sujit, nice to see you. Any new signing expected? Or do you think you will sign him from Lyon? No, I do not, because I don't think we can afford the guy. And to be honest, right now, as things stand right now, if we don't sell, we will not buy. That's just as simple as it is. And again, by the looks of it, nobody will buy anything from us. We had a chance with Douglas Costa. We rejected this a bid from Manchester United for 30 million. We said no, basically. And now we're in deep trouble because Douglas Costa in 3-5-2, where do you put him? So no, unfortunately no. Alami, do you think the squad is capable of winning Champions League? No, I do not. I think this is a transition period in order for the Champions League, maybe even the Scudetto. I fear that maybe Scudetto will be going to Milano this season. I will not say the team's name, but I fear they are our biggest rivals this season. So it's either them or us. Maybe it will be somebody else as well, but most likely it'll be one of them or us. Winning Champions League? No, I don't think so. I'll be pleasantly surprised, of course, but I just don't feel it, especially since Dybala is out until the end of October. Ramsey is also Mr. Glass. Douglas Costa is Mr. Glass. We need quality in the midfield. We are working on it right now, but the only thing we've got is Arthur in the midfield at this moment. So we need more. We need more. Rabiot, I like very, very much, especially after the COVID. And so he might do good for us, but still, there is a long way to go before we can be crowned Champions League winners, in my opinion. But as I said, be pleasantly surprised if we actually can get that trophy, finally. Third time. Have you seen the Rabiot swap deal from Spurs? No, I have not. If this are rumors, I really hope that they will remain a rumor, because I would like to see Rabiot this season. I saw the game against Novara. I liked what I saw. So, Rabiot, please stay. Please stay. Pep Guardiola, has been a while. Wish you all the best with the channel. Thank you, Pep. I wish you all the best at Manchester City. Please come to us next season if Pirlo fails. Dele Ali swap for Rabiot. No, I haven't seen this. And Dele Ali to Juve? Sheesh. I will not speak. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ziad, welcome. Champions League quarterfinalists seems our level, unless Pirlo has magic to make instant impact. Well, if he has those boots, he can come in and join us in the midfield, because we need all the creativity we can get in the midfield. But Arthur might come good for us. We'll see if he starts against Sampdoria this weekend. I will come back to this one a bit later during this live. Champions League quarterfinal, yeah, it looks more realistic. That it is a quarterfinal is the utmost we can expect. Utmost. Thank you for your honest answer. I'm not sure what I replied to, but yes, I always honest answers, my friend. Always. I hope for the best for Juve, indeed. Hutch, we're facing a tough season with all the uncertainties and injuries. Yes, we do. I just hope the board gives Pirlo more time, like they did for Allegri. Yeah, this is a very, very good point. But Allegri, again, had some pedigree, had some quality. He had something to, back off, because he succeeded when he first season with Juve. So basically, this was a very impressive season when we were down to 12 points behind. Yes, indeed. With Pirlo, it's a bit different. But I really hope that they will give him time. Of course, if we fail and we don't see options, then yeah, unfortunately, Pirlo will be needed to go. But I will not be the one who will jump the Pirlo ship just yet. I will wait, because at the end of the day, this is up to the management. And this is very interesting. This is Agnelli's head on the line, because this is Agnelli's appointment. If this goes south, if this goes pear-shaped, then Agnelli is in trouble, because this is Agnelli's signing. And maybe Igor Tudor will become the intermediate coach for the end of the season, and then we will go to this friend. I really hope so. I mean, Pep Guardiola at Juve. How can you say no? How can you say no to Pep Guardiola at Juve if this goes pear-shaped? I mean, this is a dream. It will be fun for sure. It will be very, very fun. It will be crazy. We might not win anything, but this is what I'd like to see. Personally, just for fun, just for fun. Do you think they will keep Costa? Good question. Yes, I do. And not because they want to. I think because they need to, because they don't have any offers. If an offer comes in for Douglas Costa, however big that might be, I think they're going to take it. But if that offer comes in late, I'd rather just ship Douglas Costa off, save the transfer fee for something else, Dybala contract extension, and that's it. But he might very well stay. But then, if he stays, he needs to perform. He needs to play. He needs to contribute. I'm sick and tired of seeing him in the J Medical. Seriously. Him, Khedira, and 2 other free guys. That's just basically how it is. That's it. Those are Gemedical gang. Which are the two weakest spots on the team? I will take this question and I will take one more question, and then we will go on to the next Mercato news, because as you see, latest Mercato news is still rolling. Which are the two most weakest spots on the team? I feel that this is the striker and the midfield. The midfield, not because we lack players, but I feel we lack quality. I don't know what I'm going to get with Ramsey, because he's also Mr. Glass. I don't know what we're going to get with Arthur. I don't know what we're going to get with guys like... guys like Bentancur, Rabiot, what they can do for us. I feel that the wingbacks are not the weakest points. I feel that they are average. They're not good, they're average. I'm just checking my phone, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So this is just me. If we improve anything, I'm all for it. But right now, the priority to get a striker, Dzeko possibly coming in. There we go. So at least one problem solved. And last question before we move on. Do you think Weston McKennie going to start against Sampdoria? No, I don't think so, but I will come back to that. I will come back to the probable formation. Ayura's there as well. Ayura, nice to see you. Nice to see you. But let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on to this guy, Houssem Aouar. There were some questions already, but I'm just going to mention it straight away. Arsenal bound. Thomas Partey, Arsenal bound by the looks of it. One of them probably, but Aouar will not go to Juve because we cannot afford the guy. And Monblano, whoever, whatever, they're saying that he will go to Juve. No, he prefers Juve maybe, but it doesn't matter because we need money. And Lyon also need money for Houssem Aouar if they are to sell him. So we're not gonna... If we're gonna propose some transfer swaps, gonna loan with obligation to buy, that kind of nonsense. No, they need money straight away. So this is why I feel that he will go to the Premier League, most likely to Arsenal. By the looks of it right now. So there we go. Latest Mercato news. This is it. I don't see anything else coming in. Maybe there is something right now going on. I don't know. Friday night is also fun time to do some transfers. But right now I just don't see it. Dzeko possibly coming in. This might be the only thing that will happen today, tomorrow, or next week. Maybe something else crazy. I don't know. So let's move on to the SerieA 2021. Are we ready? This is the title of this series, of this live, basically. Are we ready for this new season? Are we? I feel that we are not. Unless we get Dzeko, unless we get Dybala on board. I need to see him injury free. I need to see him playing. Also, mind you, we have De Ligt on the bench. On the injury list. So when those two guys are back, then we will be completely ready. Right now, we just need to see what our guys can do without them. So it'll be very interesting to see against Sampdoria how we're coping, how much better are we in terms of last season. We will see. But are we ready right now? No, I don't think that we are. And don't be surprised if we drop points already after 3 games. Don't be surprised. And don't be disappointed if we do. Because, guys, we were a mess last season. A mess. And now, only 1.5 or 2 months later, we are starting again, yet another season. So, it's tough. Andrea Pirlo got a tough job ahead of him. No doubt about it. So, first 5 games. First 5 games for us. You want to see them because those are tough. Sampdoria at home, Roma away, Napoli at home, Crotone away, and Verona at home. Those are our 5 5 first rounds. Against Sampdoria, crucial to get a nice, good start. Against Roma, anything can happen. Napoli, tough game. Anything can happen there as well. Crotone should be a 3-pointer. But, guys, please remember one thing. Every single game last season was a struggle. We struggled against Spal. So, Crotone away might also be a struggle. So, it doesn't matter who we face. It only matters how we face this. That's about it. So every single game might be a struggle, but how we approach it, this is the real question. Tough games. First off, of course, Juventus against Sampdoria. And what to expect? Now, before we go into this predicted formation and whatever, this is very important. Now listen closely. This is very, very, very important. Sampdoria played three friendlies. I do like this. 1, 2, 3. 3 friendlies already. Alessandria, Daytona, whatever their name is, or Daytona, something. I love the name, by the way. They won 3-0 against Alessandria, and they played 2-2, and they won against Piacenza 3-0 as well. So they had 3 friendlies in September. We've had only one against Novara. And 60 minutes against Juventus under 23s. 1-0 goal by Marco Piazza, was it? I think so, yeah. That's it. We haven't had anything else. So, based on that, only on that, Sampdoria are better fit to start the season than we are. This is my thinking. This is only my thinking. I might be wrong, but the history of the friendlies speak for itself. Because we struggled always in the friendlies, in the preseason, we struggled always against teams who were closer fitness-wise to the start of the season than we were. We struggled against guys like Southampton, Newcastle back in the day, because they were closer to the start of the season than we were. We played in the International Cup. Remember when we traveled around the globe to the US or to Asia, and we played some teams, but those teams already played some games, so we struggled. So this might also be the case against Sampdoria. That they are better fit. They have better. They are better fitness. They are more ready. They are more sharp on the ball than we are. This is what I fear. This is what I fear for the Sunday night. Of course, this might not be the case. But still, this is something to consider. Juventus against Sampdoria. What do we expect? I expect 3-5-2 against a 4-4-2 from Sampdoria. 3-5-2 formation. This is also what is rumored. And I will give you actually the predicted lineup from the so-called experts, from the Gazzetta dello Sport, from Tutto Sport, whatever. So the formation is the 3-5-2. It is Wojciech Szczesny in goal. It is Giorgio Chiellini. Leonardo Bonucci and Danilo will play as a 3 at the back. Then we have Luca Pellegrini because Alexandro is injured on the left, and we have Cuadrado on the right wing back. Bentancur and Rabiot will play in the midfield. Not Arthur, not McKennie. Bentancur and Rabiot in the midfield. Just in front of them, Aaron Ramsey and Cristiano alongside Dejan Kulusevski, who was presented, by the way, today, I believe, and he will wear the number 44 still. Exciting, very, very exciting player. Expect a lot from him. But this is the lineup. It looks to be for Sunday. It might, of course, change. We might go with Arthur instead of Bentancur or Rabiot. We might go with all 3 of them. I don't know. But this is what we expect as of now. So, guys, what do you think? What to expect? What to expect from Juventus against Sampdoria? Give me your predictions if you want. I will, of course, do my preview for the game tomorrow, so you will watch that as well with a prediction, with my preferred lineup, and also how we will basically go about this game. But give me your predictions if you want. Meanwhile, Ayur has a question or a comment. I feel Dzeko will be perfect kind of striker for us, similar to Mandzukic. Tracks back and a killer finisher. I'm not sure if Dzeko will track back. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know much about what Dzeko does as a player, but what I know is that he will give his all, and he's a versatile, and he is a finisher. He is a goal scorer. 16 goals last season, as I said previously. Also very, very good at aerials and whatever. So much better fit, yes, much better fit for us than, for example, Luis Suarez, in my opinion. Then Sayantan has a question or a comment. I think Cuadrado ruins a lot of moves. He takes away more touches, man. Preach. Thank you. Yes, that is exactly what he's doing. As soon as he gets the ball, I've said this so many times. Just go through all my videos where I bash Cuadrado for the same thing over and over again. Too many touches. As soon as he gets the ball, he doesn't know what to do. He needs 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds to decide what to do, and then it's already too late. Already too late. He will, of course, stop everything. They will track back. They will gather the team. They will organize, and then we will be playing against the bus. They will park the bus and we'll play against it just because Cuadrado stops. There we go. Kamal. Hello, Roman. Hi. Nice to see that you are joined to the chat. If you have any question to me, just go ahead and ask or comment. Whatever. We're here to discuss Juve and the upcoming season, starting off with Juventus Sampdoria this Sunday. How do you rate this team? Without Cristiano Ronaldo, is our squad better than the rest without him? Good question. No. I feel, of course, when Cristiano is in the team, we are much better. Goal scorer right now, the only goal scorer in the team, who is gonna score the goals for us right now. We'll see if Dzeko arrives. Something maybe will happen, but right now, I think that the Cristiano Ronaldo must start everything again, and of course he will. He is Cristiano. So there we go. But if Cristiano isn't there at all, how would we fill this team? This is another question, but this is another question for another day. If Cristiano had never arrived at Juve, what would have happened? Maybe it would have improved our midfield instead with all that money. Maybe, but we will never know because that's the way it is. Good question, though. Good question. I will not bash this question because I don't bash people usually. Because, well, Cristiano, of course, needs to start because Cristiano is the best player in the world, in the history of the world, in the history of football. No, it's not because of that. Because I think that he will make the club, the team, look better right now. Alonso thinks I will draw the first game. It might very well happen. Yes. I'll be optimistic and we'll go with 2-1, says Hutch. Might very well be as well. Samuel, nice to see you. Fullbacks can't cross the ball. That is true. Not completely true because they can cross the ball. Unfortunately, they have nobody to cross to. Last season, it was a lot of Cristiano. It was only Cristiano there. And that's only because he had to be there because there was no one else to score the goals for us. This season, hopefully something different with Dzeko coming in. So then maybe they will have something else to aim for. And please, the fullbacks only task must not be only crossing. They must do something different as well. Attack, dribble, pass the ball, be creative going forward. Not only crosses. Please, do something creative. Dynamic football. This is what I'm looking for. Last season, we all saw as soon as Cristiano was in the box, it was all about the crosses, especially from Cuadrado. It was just so pissed me off at times. Jay says 3-0 to Juve. I really hope that will be the case. If you were the manager, and I like this kind of questions. This is what kills me if I get this wrong, guys. Let me just throw this one off. If you were the manager, who do you sell and who do you get in? This is a huge question. This is a football manager question. What do I do? First of all, we don't have the money to buy, so we need to sell. If I would have sold somebody, I would have sold Douglas Costa, of course, because he's Mr. Glass. I would have most probably get rid of, I don't know, Khedira for sure, because just terminate his contract, whatever. If there is a bid comes in for Aaron Ramsey, I would unfortunately get rid of him and got somebody else instead. Somebody creative. Maybe it would have been Thiago, but now Thiago has joined Liverpool for 25 million. This is a steal, by the way. Yeah, but this is what I would have done probably. I'm not sure. And again, if a bid comes in, I would consider every bid. Maybe not for Dybala, maybe not for De Ligt, maybe not for Cristiano. Maybe Cristiano, by the way. Maybe Cristiano. But again, the size of the bid will matter a lot. Maybe not Bentancur. I don't know. There is some stuff there that needs to be discussed, of course. But I need a bid first, and then we'll talk about it. So this is my very careful response to that question, but I love the question. This is a huge question. I can make a video about this. But it will be a video which will get a lot of reactions, a lot of bad comments about Cristiano, because he will be probably on that list if a bid comes in. This is all I'm gonna say about that matter. Any new midfielders coming in, you mean? No, I don't think it will be, unless we are selling somebody. So this is the team that you see right now. This is the team. Plus Edin Dzeko, most probably. And that's it. Maybe De Chilio will go, and that's it. Marco Piazza looks like he's joining Genoa. So he's out of the picture. Sami Khedira looks like his contract is terminated. That's about it, or will be terminated. But yeah, that's it. This is the team plus Edin Dzeko, the ones that we need to think of. Yes. And Mirgan. If Pirlo can make Juventus play as a team, then we'll win the Serie A again. If we play for another one, we'll listen. Yeah, might be. Yeah. Well, if we play for Cristiano Ronaldo, then we could win the Scudetto this season as well. It might happen, but we will not look good doing it. So we need to have a balance. So this is why also I think that Edin Dzeko coming in will be a good thing. He will give more space to Cristiano. He will give more space to other people, as well as being a focal point in the box. So, and Pirlo's task is not only the tactical one. I think that I know for a fact that Pirlo's task is also changing the mentality of the team. And why do I know this as a fact? Well, it's simple. Because the mentality last season was so crap with Maurizio Sarri. So it's clear as day they signed Pirlo because he knows the mentality of Juve. He knows what is required of a player when the player plays for Juve. That's it. So that's what I say on the matter. Andrea Pirlo, if he can play, make Juventus play as a team, that he will win the Serie A again. Might be, but some players also need to step up. I want to see more from Aaron Ramsey. I want to see more from guys like Bonucci. I want him to stop defending like an asshole, literally. I want to see more from Giorgio Chiellini. Yes, Chiellini is the King Kong. We all love Giorgio Chiellini. This is the shirt. I don't know if you can see it. Of course you don't, but yes, there we go. Chiellini. I love the guy, but I want to see more from him. If he thinks that he is still the player to be consider, then show me. because your injuries are saying otherwise. So if he's ready for this season, like Khedira, he also says he's ready for the new season. Bam, injury 6 months out. So with Chiellini, the same issue. I don't care what you say, I care what you do. So what you do on the pitch will determine if you deserve to play. And yes, you are a captain and all that jazz. Yes, he's a legend, but that doesn't give him a free pass, in my opinion. He still needs to do the job on the pitch. So he needs to do better. A lot of players, Cuadrado, Alexandro, even Rabiot, Bentancur. Everybody needs to do much better this season than they did last season. They know this. Cristiano even knows this because Cristiano bottled a lot of chances last season. A lot. So there we go. Everybody needs to improve. And Dejan Kulusevski in his press conference said this perfectly. I care only about improving and winning titles. That's it. That's what I want from my player. That's it. Why can't we grow youngsters like Barcelona? Because we don't have the academy. And that's because we don't wait for players to develop. We ship him off to other teams and make plusvalenzas out of them. That's my short answer to that question. But a very, very good question. Also worth maybe of our own video. So you're giving me a lot of ideas right now. Thank you. Appreciate this. Why can't we grow youngsters like Barcelona? Well, last youngster was Claudio Marchisio. We had Giovinco, we had Immobile, we have Fausto Rossi. Remember that guy? Fausto Rossi. We had Muratore, now sold to Atalanta. We had Audero, now is actually playing for Sampdoria. Most probably will face us on Sunday, the goalkeeper. So we had a lot of youngsters, but we ship him off for the plusvalenza. Claudio Marchisio being the exception, the legend. I don't care what everybody said. Well, everybody, I hope, loves Claudio Marchisio, but there are some guys out there who think that he's overrated. For the Champions League, what we can expect from Champions League, even past the group stage. This is the minimum I can expect. Passing the group stage, if we do this, fine. Also, I don't know what group stage will be. If we face Barcelona, tough teams, Barcelona, freaking something, and Galatasaray away, anything can happen, But this is a minimum I'd expect from this team. I don't care if it's Pirlo, if it's Tudor, whoever, Baroni, I don't care. Baronio, minimum. Champions League group stage, minimum. Passing that, and okay. Costa also has offers. Does he now? If he does, why don't we accept him? Why is he still at our club? If he does, please let me know, because then I'm misinformed. Then we have, I want both Demiral and De Ligt to start in defense. Cherub, Timothy. I'll call you Timothy. Thank you for joining, by the way, first off. De Ligt is injured, so he'll be injured until October at least, maybe November, because he had a soldier. Yes, he is a soldier. Shoulder injury, sorry. But so he's out until November at least. Demiral, I know, guys. You know what? Demiral is a fan favorite. Let's talk about a little bit about Demiral. That's it. He's fan favorite. But why? It's because he's aggressive. It's because he tackles. It's because he's a non-nonsense defender. But I need more from the guy. I need more. I want more. I want to see more of him. I'm not negative. I'm not saying that he shouldn't start. I'm saying I want more. I want to see more in order to really rate the guy. Because I feel maybe he is a bit too aggressive. A bit over the top. Sometimes over the line. So this is it. Demiral and De Ligt, maybe they are a bit of similar players as well. Both will go for the ball. Both will be offensive in their defending, if you know what I mean. So maybe Demiral and De Ligt is not a good partnership. We saw that partially last season that it didn't work that well. But again, with Maurizio Sarri's tactics, nothing worked. So yeah, I want both Demiral and De Ligt to start Timothy Stas. Okay, let's see. If Pirlo thinks that's a good idea, let's see. Can we use McKennie as a right back? Well, if we can, we shouldn't. Because I really like what I saw against Novara. We won 5-0, by the way. He looked pretty sharp, and he was one of those guys that we need this season in order to get the ball back when we lose it. So if we lose the ball, McKennie will be the guy to get it back for us. So I would love to see him in the midfield, how he does for us. And he is also the type of player that is hungry. We need that. We need that mentality. So maybe this will be, affect other players like, I don't know, Sami Khedira. I don't know, Aaron Ramsey. I don't know, maybe guys like Alexandro who finally gets that there is a competition. This is not a vacation like Pogba said it was. This is a Juventus football club. You fight for your place every single day. Matthew. I'll call you Matthew. Thank you for joining. And nice to see so many faces in my chat, by the way. Nice to see you. Also, I see Graham is in the chat, my good friend Graham. Let's just go straight to this, by the way, before we go into this comment. Me, Graham, Aubert, and Alberto, we are doing the watch party this Sunday for the Juventus Sampdoria. If you do not know what watch party is, check out the La Panchina YouTube channel. From the last season, we had some watch parties. We watched the game together on our own streams. There are some slight delays here and there, but this is just perfectly because this is what makes it all fun. And then basically we upload it to YouTube, and we edit it a little bit, so it's just basically a half an hour video with the highlights where we react to whatever happens during the game, and this is a lot of fun. And Graham, if you guys don't know who Graham is, please get to know him a little bit better. Not Sunday, because the Sunday will be the recording day, so probably Monday or Tuesday the video will be up on La Panchina YouTube channel. So check that out then. Subscribe already now so you will get a notification straight away when that video is up. And enjoy Graham and his rants. He's from Scotland, so you love him for sure. Now, back to this comment. Romeo Agresti says that if Ramsey and Khedira leave, then a new midfielder will be signed. It's difficult if there is no sale. Monblano, I don't care about what Monblano says, but Agresti, yes, this is what I've been saying the whole night, basically. If we don't sell, we don't buy. That's it, because we have no money to buy. Simple as that. So, if we sell, then we buy something. But I mean, if we sell on the last day of the transfer market, it'll be too late to buy. So there also needs to be a balance, And then by then maybe Aouar will already be sold. But Aouar, maybe something else, maybe Partey. I don't know. The window is closing on 5th of October, I believe. So there is still time to do something. But I'm not sure that it's going to happen anything. Okay, let's just do for the fun. Monblano, what is he saying? He said the same thing, but he mentioned the new midfielder will be Aouar. Yes. Well, he even did better than that, my friends. Monblano said that Aouar will sign for Juve. Oh no, even better. Aouar has signed for Juve. Juve just need to sell. I don't think Ramsey will leave. As I said again, no offers. Pereira, guys, you have some great names, great first names. I can't pronounce them. I'm sorry, but thank you for joining this live stream. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's see. So Graham says that Juve will win two. Sorry. Let me just do one thing real quick here. Graham will say that we will win 2-1 on Sunday. Let's hope so. There we go. We will remove this one. No, sorry. I'm awful at this. Let's see other comments. There are a lot of comments coming in. I love this. Harper. Let's go with the last names. I love this. Are you satisfied with the transfer market? Well, am I? Am I? Based on what we've got in our bank as a finances, yes. Well, if we sign a striker, then I will be happy. I won't be excited. I will not be 10 out of 10, but I will be happy. I will be content. Satisfied. Yes, satisfied. I will be satisfied with the transfer market if we get Edin Dzeko, for example, and that's it. Maybe if we do another deal here and there, but we got Artur. This is an improvement to Miralem Pjanic, in my opinion. We got Luca Pellegrini. As long as he stays, mind you, I will be happy. If he is shipped off yet again, I will be pissed off, and you will hear about this. Luca Pellegrini is coming in, staying, and then Kulusevski. I'm excited what this guy can do. He was very interesting to see against Novara. Had some great runs, great moves, great link up with Cristiano. It doesn't matter that it's Cristiano, but he made a great link up with Juve players. McKennie also coming in. McKennie is a specific purchase for us, or loan, because he's the guy who can get the ball for us when we're losing it, not if, when. So yeah, I think there's some smart moves there. So we'll see. So far, I'm okay. At this very moment, I'm okay. But if we get Dzeko, if we get some small moves here and there, maybe if we get some great midfielder, I will be shocked, by the way. But if that would happen, I will be ecstatic. But right now, plus Dzeko, okay, fine. Ayur, he's watching Bayern. Scored 8 again. We can only dream about you scoring 8 in a match. Well, wait and see. Maybe if Pirlo gets his act together, maybe if Pirlo stays here for a couple of seasons, maybe we will see that. And Bayern is crazy. Bayern is absolutely insane. So again, if we're talking Champions League winners, Bayern are again the favorites, in my opinion. Marquisio was so underrated. Loreto, thank you for joining. Thank you for the comment, and thank you for agreeing with me. Marquisio, probably one of the most underrated players in the world. Unfortunately, cut short his career because of the injury he received against Palermo. I still remember that moment. So sad. There is a good question. Not a question, but then why should I support Juve? Why should you support Juve? Guys, help me out. Help me out to answering this question. Because this is actually a very good question. This is a promotion. If you are not a Juve fan, what do you do? How can you start? Why should you support Juve if you're not a Juve fan? Not because of Cristiano, please say it's not because of Cristiano. Why should you support Juve? For me personally, that's because the values, the fino alla fine, the never give up, the shirt, the color of the shirt, how it fits, the black and white, the history, the great players that we've had in the past. This is what affects me. This is what I love, and this is what I grew up with. Of course, if you are a 14, 15, 16-year-old boy, kid or girl or whatever, and you're thinking, who should I support? The easiest choice would be, of course, you, because we are successful. We are the most successful club in Italy. And, of course, if you're jumping on the bandwagon of the success, this would be an easy choice. But, I mean, beside that, why should you support Juve? This is a good question. I don't think that this was meant to be like a philosophical question, but I'm turning it into a philosophical. Why should you support Juve if you're not a Juve fan? What should make you support Juve? Guys like Dejan Kulusevski, Guys like Paulo Dybala, guys like Matthijs de Ligt, or maybe some other guys as well, Bentancur. Those guys are the future. So they need to show that they bleed for the team. They love the club, and their love will affect the fans, affect those who watch. Dybala is a good example, perfect example. He was so close to being sold last season, last summer, but he stayed. He fought for the place in the team. He stayed, and he contributed. He had one of his best seasons in Juve shirt last season. Even though our season was crap. Well, we won the Scudetto, but it was still crap. Yeah. So that affection to the club will rub off and will affect other fans, other players as well. So the Roberto Baggio, the Alessandro Del Piero, the Gigi Buffon, those guys, the Pavel Nedved, sorry, the Camoranesi, the guys who stayed with us when we went down to the Serie B. Those guys helped me understand how much a club means to a player and how much a player means to the club. So for me, this was also one of the reasons that it only enhanced my love to Juve. I never would have imagined to leave Juve. I thought when I saw the article, when I saw the front page and the newspaper page back in 2006, that I saw that Juve are relegated to Serie B. I never once thought, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to support Milan. I'm going to support Merda. I'm going to support Fiorentina, Parma, whatever. No, not once. Especially when I heard the guys like Nedved, Camoranesi, Buffon, Del Piero. Those guys stayed with us for another season, for the Serie B season, in the prime of their careers. So I thought, wow, this club means so much to them that they are staying. And I start loving the club even more. So this is my story. So this is why I continued support Juve, and this is me. Guys, comment in the comment section. What is your story? What is your answer to this question? Because this is a lovely question. I turned this into philosophical, into a romantic stuff, but I love this. But back to football. Passing group isn't objective. Objective is to win. Well, this is also a good one, but this one, the Agnelli saying that our objective is to win the Champions League. I believe he said that when Cristiano arrived that season. He said that our objective is the Champions League. We failed miserably, yes. So I don't think that our objective this season is to win the Champions League. That will be very, very unfair to Andrea Pirlo. It will surprise me. It will surprise me. Due to financial reasons, yes, this must be the objective. But to be fair to Andrea Pirlo, if anything else than a Champions League victory is good enough, then why was Max Allegri staying for so long? Why was Conte staying for so long? Of course, granted, yes, it was early on in our success era, but still, this would be unfair, in my opinion, to Pirlo if our objective is to win the Champions League. It will be a pleasant surprise, but let's be honest. Passing the group stage so early in the Pirlo era would be enough for us right now. Let's be honest. De Ligt struggled when playing as left center back and got a little better when switched to the right. Then Raul can only play on the right too. I can still a picture of yes, exactly. RB comes, yay! Welcome, ciao. Always present. I'm loving the new logo. Yes, thank you, RB comes. If you didn't know this, I just changed my logo, changed my setup this week. I hope you like my logo. It's here to stay, and it will be also changeable, so I can change the color inside this J and sort of a T for the Juve therapy, of course. And maybe there will be something else coming later this season. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to show it to you one day. Thinking of rejuvenation, should we go for youngster instead of Dzeko? As we have to replace Dzeko and CR72. Yes, and this is a good point. But again, money. Bonazzoli is a player that just comes to mind. Pinamonti, also the two players that come to mind that are young, promising, Italian. It doesn't matter for me that they are Italian, but those just two players that come to mind. But it is expensive. A young, promising Italian, a young, promising striker is expensive, and right now we don't have the money. So I don't know. Dzeko also is a proven goal scorer. We don't need to wait for a player to develop. This is not the time for it. This season is not the season for developing. We have enough players who needs developing. So what we need is a proven goal scorer who can help out other players, and Dzeko will be the good fit for me. Yes, this is not good that we need to replace Dzeko and Cristiano Ronaldo, but maybe it is a good thing. Maybe it is a good thing. Then we start fresh with the blank sheet from the start in 2 seasons. That's my opinion. It's rarely Juve give a youngster like Kulusevski no chance. I have high hopes for him. Yes, it was a very surprising move at first, Ayo. To be quite honest, I didn't expect us to jump on this and jump on and sign this guy, because originally I thought that this was going to be like, we're stealing him from Merda, because Merda was interested in Kulusevski first, and then we just stole him from them. So it was a surprising move from me. I criticized that move actually, but now it looks like he might be actually the real deal. But the real fun starts on Sunday. So before we start praising this guy, let's see what happens with him in Juve shirt on Sunday. And from that point on, Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. Listen, Harper, it would be very cool to talk to you. So far off. I'm from Norway. I'm sitting in Norway right now. You are in freaking Trinidad and Tobago. So please reach out to me on Twitter, Juve Therapy, and DM me, and maybe we can have a chat. Maybe I will have you on, and you can tell your story of how you become a Juve fan, if you are a Juve fan, and we'll have a go. I will also, any of you out there, guys, if you want to be a part of this live sometime in the future on this very channel, just let me know. I will reveal something very special for you. Not that special, but I will reveal my plans for this season for the Juve Therapy. But love from Trinidad and Tobago, this is wow. Harper, thank you. Thank you so much. It's far away. I've been not to Trinidad and Tobago, but yeah, I've been a lot of places around the world, but Trinidad and Tobago is on my bucket list. So yes. Read all the text below. Yes. I know what you meant, Elon. Elon. Sorry. I know what you meant, but that first part of the question was very intriguing. So thank you for that first part. It looked messy, but thank you because we made a discussion out of it, and it kind of worked my brain a little bit. So yes, I know. Is it worth supporting you because group stage in Champions League and so on? Yes, I get that. But it was fun. It was very, very fun. And you have also the answers, because Graham, because of the Juve is the most successful club in Italy, have the coolest name in football. Well, Graham, you sound like a 40-year-old girl when you wrote that. Are your passion, grit, attitude, and history fino alla fine? Indeed. Where do you see Juve in top 10 teams in the world? This is a very tough question. Very, very tough question. Maybe 10. I don't know. Unknown territory, as I said before. Unknown territory. I don't know where we are. So the real fun starts on Sunday and in the first 5 rounds of the SerieA. Then we'll see where we are at. But right now, Bayern are killing it, destroying it. So, love from India. Always love you guys. Juventus, India, DJ, one of your guys is. I love the guy. I really love to have him on my stream right or somewhere in the future. Also, maybe one of you guys, maybe even several guys from India. I don't care. 2 a.m. in the morning, and they are still awake and they're watching my live. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Even Singapore, freaking 4:37 a.m. You guys are crazy. What do you do during the night? You should sleep. Have some sleep. Wow, I love this. Juve Daily. Ciao, have a good night. Yes, you too. Thank you for joining. Juve Daily, of course, our new YouTuber, so please subscribe him to his channel as well. Canadian guy, 15, 16 years old, I think. Young, but yeah, Juve fan. Starts Juve channel. So we subscribe. It's weird to say that IDP got me watching Juve, but Gigi Buffon is my time favorite player. Yes, that's how it is. Every one of us has a different story. I started watching Juve matches when Cristiano Ronaldo joins Juve. I really hope that you're joking. No, it's okay. I mean, this is how it is. It's how it is. When the GOAT joins Juventus, you start supporting Juventus. But please, Singer, I'll call you Singer. Is that okay? When Cristiano leaves, because Cristiano will leave, stay with us. As long as you have an objective opinion about the club, as long as you have an opinion that Juve is bigger than Cristiano, no player is bigger than the club. So when Cristiano leaves, please stay with us, because we are Juve family. Who do we blame for the last 3 years if we fail this year? The Champions League? Well, I love the questions. You ask these questions, and I cannot answer the question by just one sentence. This is a topic. But here we go. Who do we blame? Well, let's start off with Marotta, because he got us Higuain, Khedira, Matuidi on high wages, and we are unable to sell them. We are unable to ship them off, and we've basically ruined our wage strategy by bringing in Cristiano Ronaldo as well, because he's 30 million a season. Now suddenly Dybala was 15. Suddenly some other guys want 10. It's all start building up. I don't know. Who do we blame? Of course, the gap between Italian football and the big money machines, Manchester City, of course, Bayern Munich, is big, but it's not about the amount of money. Atalanta, look at Atalanta. They were very close to going into the semifinals of the Champions League. So it's also about the football. Allegri, useless at offensive football, great at defensive football, but the offensive football was needed. We brought in Maurizio Sarri. He messed up completely. We messed up by signing Maurizio Sarri, because Maurizio Sarri wasn't big enough coach to coach freaking Cristiano Ronaldo, unfortunately. So we messed up there in our management. So the 3 years, you could say, first of all, Allegri, because his offensive tactics were A-okay, nothing great. The team wasn't just not good enough to win the Champions League. We bottled it completely against Ajax with Allegri in the last season. And then Sarri came in in his second, last season, and you know what happened then? Of course, we're going to blame COVID. Of course, we're going to blame the fact that Khedira was injured. So blah, 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 blah. The fact is we were crap. That's the way it is. We were crap, and that's it. So to answer to that question is very shortly, I'd say you can blame the management and you can blame Allegri for not playing a better football with the team that he's got. But that's me. Maybe I'll have another opinion tomorrow. But right now, that's what I'm thinking from the top of my head. If you were the Juventus coach, given the players we have now, who would be your starting team? Well, yeah. I actually not change that much. Maybe I'd go with a 3-5-2 then, just for the sake of it. Maybe I go with the 4 at the back, and then we go with 2-3-1. Let's go with a 4-2-3-1. I go probably with Bonucci and De Ligt. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go with Bonucci and De Ligt in the center of the defense because I think that Chiellini is just too injury prone to start. Demiral, maybe we can switch on Demiral instead of Bonucci. Maybe I don't know. Regani is just out of the question, and then we have the wingbacks, of course, Alexandro or Pellegrini, and then Cuadrado or Danilo. Either way, maybe Pellegrini on the left and I don't know, Danilo on the right back, possibly a new right back if we're gonna go with 4-2-3-1. But this is just me. Two in the midfield, that would be probably Arthur and maybe Bentancur. And going forward, Dybala, Cristiano on the left, maybe Dzeko up front, and then Kulusevski on the right. I don't know, maybe Cuadrado on the right instead of Kulusevski. This is just speculation from top of my head. You caught me off guard with that question, but I'm gonna take it as a man. I'm gonna reply. So this would be my 11. Maybe I will change it up tomorrow again, as I said. But from top of my head, this is it. Have you seen the rumor of Pogba? Lukto. A lot of questions from you. I love it. Have you seen the rumor of Pogba and Donnarumma coming in? Yes. I've seen the rumor of Donnarumma coming in. I have seen also the rumor of Pogba. It's more of BS rumor, in my opinion. I don't think that he will go to Juve. We don't have the wage structure for that. And Mino Raiola will be greedy. So if he would go anywhere, I think it would be Real Madrid. On a free, though, I kind of doubt it. I think he will sign an extension with Manchester United. Seeing that Donny van der Beek is coming in to help out there, and maybe even some more players coming in. I don't know. But maybe Pogba will stay at Manchester United for a bit longer and then go to Real Madrid. But I don't think we have the finances to accommodate Pogba's wages and Mino Raiola's demands. On a free, also, there is also signing on fee, also a huge one as well. Because, well, Mino Raiola is a greedy bastard. Same goes for Donnarumma, by the way, because he's the agent for both of them. But Donnarumma in will be actually quite interesting. Young, one of the best goalkeepers in Europe, very young, also Italian. We love that. And Szczesny, I don't know, if a bid comes in for Szczesny for 50 million, why not accept it and then get Donnarumma for free? This is just fantasy football, but it might be the case. It might be the case. I don't know. We will stay together. I didn't say that we will leave with Cristiano. Not only I like Cristiano Ronaldo, but also Serie A in Italy. Thank you. Good to know. Stay. The agent of Roma is asking 10 million a year. Is he coming to Juve this winter? Is a goalkeeper worth it? Yeah, well, we need to ship off Wojciech Szczesny then, for sure. Gigi Buffon will retire after this season. I really hope so. Time has come, my friend. Donnarumma coming in. If Donnarumma and Szczesny will share the spot, expensive, yes. This is why I had the question mark with Emil Audero sell. We sold him for 20 or 25 million euros, the most expensive sale of goalkeeper in Juve history, basically. But yeah, he could have done a job for us. But there we go. We have Gigi Buffon instead. So yeah, it's okay. But Donnarumma coming in for 10 million, expensive, but is he worth it? Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What's your Serie A 11? I'm not gonna reply to that one, unfortunately, Zinger, because this is it's just too huge of an answer. But for sure, Cristiano and Dybala is in the team. Immobile also, for sure. I really like Fabian Ruiz at Lazio. I also thought that Lukaku did a decent season last season, for sure. So he'll probably maybe will be on the bench. Maybe we'll go 3 at the front. I don't know. But yeah. The rest is just too complicated right now. I'm sorry. If you give me some time, maybe I'll give it to you one day. Your top four in Serie A, you mean for this upcoming season? Well, prediction. It is between Merda and the Juve. I will not say who's going to win it because it's just too tight at this very moment. But I'd say Lazio might be good, but maybe I don't know. It's very, very tight. It could be anything between number three and number 7. Anything can happen. So Napoli is in there. Roma is in there. Of course, Milan is exciting. Building up steam there. Maybe they will be end up to 3. Atalanta as well. Then we have guys like Sassuolo. They did a very nice second part of the season last season, so let's see what they can do as long as they keep hold of Jeremy Boga, whom I absolutely adore. Would love to have him at Juve, but that's not going to happen because we have Cristiano. Then things can happen at Sassuolo. This is a lovely little town, but they have a good team, a good coach. Lazio, of course, a lot of teams. So, but if you want my answer, I'm gonna say Juve, I'm gonna say Inter, Merda, and I'm gonna say Milan, and I'm gonna say Atalanta. This is the top 4 for me. This is the top 4 on top of my head. Okay, so time to wrap it up. We have 4 minutes left of the 2-hour run, but I have one more thing. I have one more thing to share with you. And this is very, 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 this is so cool to share, but I will do this. So, Youth Therapy 2021. So, for this channel, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining my channel and to subscribing to this one. I'm closing in on the 1,000 subscribers. This is amazing. I don't care how many subscribers I do have. The only thing I care about is talking to you. These streams are excellent. So if you want to talk to me, if you want to have a chat with me, or maybe one of our guys at the La Panchina channel, just hit me up at the Twitter at Juve Therapy, and we'll have a chat. So, but for this season, if you have followed me last season and the season before that, you know what I'm all about. But for this season, I will do the previews for almost every game, hopefully, as long as the time allows it. Because as I said in the beginning, family first, always. I have a small kid, I have a wife. So the priorities are them, of course, but there is always time for Juve. So there will be time for them for Juventus as well. So I will do the previews. I will do the live full-time reactions after each, hopefully also, after each time full-time whistle. So basically after the game, just log into my YouTube channel, Juve Therapy, and you will see me on the stream live ranting about each single player, especially when we lose. I will give them the player ratings as we live just right after the full-time whistle. It will be very subjective. It will be my player ratings, what I feel about the players, and about our team play. This might not be the correct ratings, but this will be my interpretation of the game. And if you watch my previous live rants, because I love, it's not that I love, I don't do this for entertainment, but this is what I feel. I just get so mad sometimes because I see that Cristiano is in the box. Why does Conrado always needs to cross? Do something different, create. But no, he's gonna cross to Cristiano because this is Cristiano. Winds me up. So those kind of things. Already now I'm boiling. So once a month, and here it comes. This is something new. Once a month, I want to invite one of you, or basically one fan, to my channel, to this very channel, to talk Juventus. Share his or hers story, just like I did today. I want to put some fans in the spotlight. Either you are a known personality, maybe you run a podcast, maybe you have something else, maybe you write a blog, I don't know, I don't care. Or maybe you're just a simple girl or a guy who likes football, who likes Juventus. From any corner of the world, like Trinidad and Tobago, excellent example, like China, like Japan, I know some guys are watching me from India. Yes, I've had some contacts with Singapore. Iskandar from the Juventus club Singapore. They have a freaking museum in honor of Juventus. Those guys are crazy. Australia, Sweden. I don't care. Let's talk Juve. So I want to talk to you guys, get to know you, and give you a stage to express your opinion. Also, there will be some fun part to it too. So it would not be just be a standard chat like you're used to. If you invite someone over to your channel or to your podcast, you're gonna, how did you become a Juve fan? And then we're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna talk about the games, and then we will wrap up. It'll be something different. It'll be something more than that. So I will unveil this segment a bit later, but here it is. This is like a slight, not mini reveal. This is like a teaser. So it might not be very original, but this is something I really, really want to do and I really wanted to do this for quite some time. So fan of the month. This is the segment. This is what I will call coming soon to Juve therapy. So maybe I will do already one this month with some of you guys. If you want to in on this, just let me know, and we will have a chat, a live stream. Or if you don't like to be live on camera, we can do it offset. We can do it on the recording through Zoom or Skype or whatever, and then we can upload it later. It's up to you guys. I want to talk to you. I want to have you on. You will be the star of the show once a month, and of course, Juve therapy is the place to be. Mirgan, you're doing a great job. Pick it up. I gotta show this. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Mirgan. I appreciate this a lot. This is a lot of work. Trust me. Editing the videos, uploading them, sitting late and editing, and to come up with stuff. But I don't do it for you. For the fact I'm not doing it for the numbers. I'm doing it because I love this. I like this. I like also interacting with people. So this is why I do this. So thank you, Megan. Thank you. And this is a great idea. It is a great idea. Singer, he's already in love with me. I see that. I want to talk forever. Yes, I know. Oh yeah. Good question. Which position is best suited for in our setup, Kulusevski? I've seen him as a right winger, cutting inside, roaming. So I see him slightly similar to Dybala, but I don't know. Maybe I can see Dybala slightly in front. Maybe Kulusevski just behind Dybala and Cristiano. I don't know. Maybe. So we will see what happens once Dybala is back from his injury, and the sooner the better. The sooner the better, because we need every man we can get. Okay, until next time. Yes, indeed, we gotta wrap up soon. Are your exciting times ahead for you therapy? Yes, indeed. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any more ideas, suggestions to what I can do, let me know. Again, you're a part of this. You watch this. This is for you. So, time to wrap up. As I said, always Hutch. First time I've seen you. This guy. If you just joined, or if you joined and you don't know who this guy is, he's from China and they don't do YouTube, apparently. I'm sorry, maybe I sound ignorant, but I didn't know this. Now I do. So if Hutch wants in on this fan of the month thing, let me know. As I said, Twitter @Juvetherapy. Subscribe on this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, also Discord. Even though I'm not that active on Discord, I just feel like this is a bit boring, but I'm in there. And also Twitter, of course, I'm the most active. Social media is the Twitter account @Juvetherapy, and of course this very channel. So that's it. Time to wrap up. Tomorrow I will do the preview for Juventus Sampdoria. I will also give you my prediction for the scoreline and my prediction for, well, not my prediction. I will do my preferred formation, because prediction I already revealed. I can show it to you. I can basically tell it to you one more time. It is Szczesny in goal. It is Chiellini, Bonucci, Danilo, Pellegrini, and Quadrado at the back. Pellegrini because Alexandro is injured. Then we have Bentancur, Rabiot in the middle, Ramsey just in front of them, and Cristiano Ronaldo plus Kulusevski up front. This is what is rumored right now. It might change. My personal preferred formation you will see tomorrow. On Sunday, it's a heavy weekend. On Sunday, big game, of course, Juve against Sampdoria. Me, my friends Graham, Aubert, and Alberto from All Juvecast. If you don't know who Alberto is, please follow his All Juvecast channel as well. He's also a great YouTuber, and he has also a podcast called All Juvecast. If you don't know who Alberto is, you should be ashamed of yourselves. So please follow him. Great stuff. He has a great also line, clothing line called Striped Hearts. Check that out as well. So we will be doing a watch party on Sunday. We'll watch the game together. I will do the editing of that one on Monday, maybe Tuesday. It will be up and running on the YouTube channel of Youth Therapy. And on Sunday night, just after the full-time whistle, you will be seeing me here, right here again. After the game, hopefully we will celebrate a victory together. If not, guns blazing, guys, guns blazing. But now this is Pirlo's first game, so I'll be nice to him. But if players don't perform, they will hear from me, as they always do. So, fino alla fine, Forza Juve. Thank you so much for watching. See you on Sunday night. Ciao.